Legio I. Parthica was a prominent military unit of the Roman Empire formed in a time of major geopolitical and military challenges at the end of the 2nd century AD. Created by Emperor Septimius Severus in 197 AD, its main mission was to fight against the Parthians, who at that time posed a constant threat to Rome in the east. Severus, who had taken the imperial throne in 193 AD, soon launched a series of military campaigns in the east, aiming to strengthen Roman power in the region of Mesopotamia. The creation of the legion had a strategic and defensive character, with the goal of confronting Parthian forces and securing the empire's eastern frontiers. The legion was primarily recruited from the provinces of Macedonia and Thrace, two regions with strong military traditions. Its insignia, possibly linked to the sign of Capricorn, depicted a centaur, a mythological figure symbolizing strength, courage, and combat skill, all ideal traits for a legion destined to operate in the arid and challenging campaigns of the East. In 197 AD, Septimius Severus launched his famous campaign against the Parthians, with the aim of conquering Mesopotamia and expanding the empire's borders. During the early years of the campaign, Legio I Parthica stood out for its performance, playing a key role in the sack of Ctesiphon, the Parthian capital, in 198 AD. The city was captured and plundered, a significant achievement for Rome, which temporarily consolidated its position in the region. However, the campaign against the Parthians soon encountered serious challenges. The harsh terrain, long marches under the scorching sun, and constant supply problems made victory more difficult. Moreover, Parthian resistance proved fierce, with the enemy offering strong opposition in the subsequent campaigns. In 201 AD, after years of exhausting conflict, Septimius Severus abandoned the offensive and decided to withdraw, leaving Legio I Parthica and Legio III Parthica in Mesopotamia to defend the conquered territories. In this context, Legio I Parthica was stationed at Singara, a strategic location in what is now Syria, which would become its headquarters for more than 150 years. With Septimius Severus's withdrawal and the end of the large-scale eastern campaigns, Legio I Parthica remained in Singara, serving as a defensive force against the Parthians. Over this long period, the legion played a vital role in protecting the empire's eastern borders, repelling occasional invasions and trying to maintain Roman control over Mesopotamia. Over the years, the legion faced multiple attacks from Parthian forces, especially under King Shapur I, who led a coalition of Parthians against Roman forces in the region. Legio I Parthica resisted these attacks bravely, but the constant pressure and lack of resources began to weaken the Roman position. In 360 AD, after intense clashes, the city of Singara was captured by the Parthians, marking a significant blow to Roman power in the east. The legion, or at least part of it, attempted to regroup and retreat to other defensive positions, but the fall of Singara was a clear sign of Rome's declining authority in the region. After the loss of Singara, Legio I Parthica tried to maintain its presence in other strategic cities. The defense of Besabde, another city in Mesopotamia, was one of the legion's last notable actions. However, in 363 AD, Roman forces under the command of Julian the Apostate were defeated by the Parthians in a failed attempt to reconquer eastern territories. The city of Besabde fell after a prolonged siege by the Persians. According to the account of the Roman officer Ammianus Marcellinus, all the surviving defenders of Besabde were taken away in chains after the city fell, marking the end of an era of Roman dominance in Mesopotamia. However, the Notitia Dignitatum, an important Roman document, records that Legio I Parthica still existed at the end of the 4th century AD, stationed in Osroene, modern-day Turkey, suggesting that part of the legion may have been reorganized after the fall of Besabde.